You are sitting in the bathroom, peaceful, relaxed, phone in hand, life is good. Then you reach to the sidey and freeze. No toilet paper. For 3 seconds, your entire civilization collapses. Now imagine this. Before you can panic, boom. You are in the Stone Age. No toilet, no paper, no door, no flush. Just trees, rocks, dark bushes, and your body making a very urgent announcement. So if an ancient human suddenly needed to poop, where did they go? How did they avoid poisoning the whole group? And the question nobody wants to ask out loud, but everyone wants answered, what did they wipe with? Welcome to Ashbourne Ancestors. Today, we investigate the most awkward survival mission in human history. Here is the ugly truth. The prehistoric bathroom was not a place. It was a decision, a dangerous one. Because if you chose the wrong spot, you did not just embarrass yourself, you created problems. Too close to camp. Now everyone has to smell your bad decision. Too close to food. Congratulations. You just invented the worst seasoning in human history. Too close to water. That is not just disgusting. That is how you make the whole group sick. But go too far away and now you are alone. In the dark, distracted, vulnerable, and possibly being watched by something with excellent night vision. So ancient humans had to solve a very strange puzzle. Far enough from camp to keep people safe, close enough to return alive, hidden enough for privacy, open enough to run. Modern humans ask, as the bathroom clean. Ancient humans had a much darker question. Can I survive this bathroom break? Because in the Stone Age, the bathroom was not about comfort. It was about choosing the one place where your body could betray you. Without the whole world finding out. Not a wolf. Not a giant angry animal with teeth. It was water. Dirty water. Because clean water keeps you alive. But dirty water is betrayal in liquid form. If human waste gets into a stream, a pond, or the place where the group drinks, the problem does not stay private, it becomes everyone's problem. Fast. One careless bathroom decision near the water, and suddenly the whole camp is suffering. People get stomach pain. They get weak. They lose water from their bodies. They cannot hunt well. They cannot gather well. They cannot walk far. And in the Stone Age, being weak was dangerous. There was no pharmacy, no antibiotics, no doctor saying, take this and rest. Rest where? Beside the cave bear. A bad stomach sickness could turn a strong person into a slow person, and a slow person in a dangerous world was basically a meal with feelings. So ancient humans did not need modern science to understand the basic rule, do not ruin the water. Maybe they did not know about bacteria. Maybe they did not know about parasites. But they could notice patterns. When people drank bad water, people got sick. When waste stayed near camp, flies came, smells came, problems came. And prehistoric life was very good at teaching lessons, cruel lessons, repeated lessons, lessons with no refund. So the first rule of the prehistoric bathroom was probably simple, not near the water. Because once the water goes bad, everyone is in trouble. The second enemy was smell. Modern humans smell something bad and say, "Ew." Then we open a window and feel very advanced. But in the wild, smell is information. Predators follow scent, scavengers follow scent, insects follow scent. Even humans can notice when something has been left behind. In nature, everything talks. Footprints say, someone walked here. Broken grass says someone moved this way. Food scraps say people were nearby. And waste says, someone was here recently and probably not ready to sprint. In the Stone Age, even your poop had terrible privacy settings. It announced location, timing, maybe diet, very rude, very informative. And ancient humans were experts at reading signs. They could look at dirt, tracks, droppings, broken branches, and trails, and understand what happened. So they probably understood one simple rule: the world is full of clues. And you should be careful which clues you leave behind, because a bathroom spot too close to camp could make the camp easier to notice. Too much waste in one place could attract flies, insects, or scavengers. And if the wind carried that smell back toward the sleeping group, your social life was finished. Not dead, just spiritually dead. Because nothing destroys mystery faster than becoming the reason everyone moves the campfire. Now privacy. Ancient humans probably had no bathroom, no door, no lock, no little sign saying, occupied. But humans are still humans. Even in the Stone Age, not every moment needed an audience. So instead of walls, they probably had rules. Invisible rules. Do not stare. Do not follow. Do not ask. If someone walks away from camp with a very serious face, let them walk. If someone disappears behind rocks, do not become a detective. Privacy does not always need a room. Sometimes privacy is just everyone silently agreeing we saw nothing, we heard nothing, and we will never discuss this near dinner. Awkward? Yes. Useful? Absolutely. So where did they actually go? Probably not one perfect place. It depended on the land, forest, cave, river, snow, dry grassland. But the logic was simple. Not near the water, not near the food, not near the sleeping area, not in the middle of camp like a criminal. Maybe behind rocks, maybe beyond the firelight, maybe downwind, maybe in a spot everyone knew, but nobody talked about. Not a toilet, not a bathroom, just that place. The place you went, handled your business, and came back before something noticed you were missing. Because in the Stone Age, a good bathroom spot needed three things: distance, cover, and a clear way back. That was not comfort, that was strategy. Now the question everyone was waiting for: what did they wipe with? The honest answer is whatever nature gave them. Leaves, grass, moss, soft bark, water, snow, smooth stones, sand. Different places, different solutions. A forest gives leaves. A wet place gives moss. A snowy place gives snow, which sounds clean but emotionally aggressive. And this is where knowledge mattered. Because not every leaf is your friend. Some leaves are soft. Some leaves are rough. Some leaves are basically nature's revenge. So ancient humans had to know their environment very well. Modern people fear running out of toilet paper. Ancient humans feared choosing the wrong leaf. And honestly, that fear makes sense.
The wrong leaf.
Here is the weird part. Archaeologists actually study ancient poop. Yes, humanity invented science. And at some point, science looked at fossilized poop and said, important. And honestly, it was right. Ancient feces, called coprolites or paleofeces, can reveal what people ate, what parasites they carried, and what diseases moved through their bodies. Researchers have found ancient human feces in caves. Some samples from Oregon are more than 14,000 years old, and in Mexico, scientists studied ancient dried feces and found signs of intestinal pathogens. Which means one thing: the bathroom problem was not just funny, it was biological evidence. Waste could carry disease, parasites could spread, dirty habits could leave traces thousands of years later. So when we ask, where did ancient humans go? We are not just asking a disgusting question. We are asking how early humans managed one of the oldest public health problems on Earth. Because long before toilets, long before plumbing, long before anyone could say sanitation, human waste was already leaving clues. And some of those clues were dangerous. So the answer was never just, where did they poop? The real question was, how did they keep waste away from life? Away from water, away from food, away from sleep, away from fire, away from children, away from the places the group depended on. Because in a small prehistoric camp, one disgusting mistake could become everyone's problem. One careless person could make the water unsafe. One bad spot could bring flies. One repeated habit could spread sickness. So bathroom behavior became a group rule. Not written, not announced, not carved dramatically onto a cave wall. Just understood. Go there, not here. Away from the stream, away from the fire, away from dinner. And please eat, for the love of every ancestor watching from the sky. Do not make the camp smell like your personal disaster. That is not just manners. That is survival. And then boom, you are back. Modern bathroom, clean floor, closed door, tiny roll holder on the wall, a sink, soap, water, a flush button. For a second, you just stare at it. Because now you understand. This room is not just convenient, it is a miracle box. It separates clean from dirty. It protects your water. It protects your food. It protects everyone else from knowing too much about your morning. And yes, the toilet paper is still missing. Tragic. But at least you are not standing in the dark, behind a suspicious bush, holding a leaf and hoping it is not poisonous. Modern people complain when the Wi-Fi is slow in the bathroom. Ancient humans had to worry about wolves, parasites, bad leaves, dirty water, and the social shame of choosing the wrong rock. Suddenly, your bathroom feels less ordinary. It feels like civilization, with tiles. So how did ancient humans go to the bathroom without dying? Carefully, strategically, awkwardly, and probably with much more courage than we give them credit for. They had no toilet, no flush, no paper, no door, but they had observation, memory, group rules, plant knowledge, and a very strong reason not to ruin the drinking water. Because survival was not only about hunting mammoths, making fire, or painting caves. Sometimes survival was knowing one simple thing. Do not put the dirty thing near the clean thing. That sounds basic, but basic rules kept people alive. So next time your toilet works, respect it. You press one button, and thousands of years of human problem solving disappear down a pipe. Your ancestors had to walk into the dark, with leaves, courage, and the sincere hope that nothing in the bushes was hungry. This is Ashborn Ancestors. What strange question about ancient humans should we ask next?